This project has partnerships all over the Middle East. Band Protocol is a validator for it. Chainlink is even integrated with it. And they announced a $370 million incentive program. I'm talking about Fantom. Let's talk. Welcome back to Keith Talks. My name is Keith, and in this channel we talk about everything that is investment related, from stocks to cryptos and beyond. So let's talk. Fantom is no stranger, and they've been around since 2018. Now, they do process 20,000 transactions per second, but only for basic transactions. And actually, for the rest of their transactions on smart contracts, they actually use the Ethereum virtual machine. So it's the same processing transaction time speed as Ethereum. All right, guys, so in this video, I'm going to be just briefly talking about Fantom, and then I'm going to get right into my 3 disclaimers that I always talk about in every single one of my price prediction videos. And I make sure that you guys know how important it is that you understand these 3 disclaimers. Once I do that, I will jump right into my price prediction and tell you my forecast for Fantom during this bull run. Fantom is a layer 1 solution that actually made it really easy to move between Ethereum. And they have an incentive model, and they announced $370 million for their incentive model. This is attracting a lot of developers towards them. In fact, just in the last 4 months alone, the total locked value has increased by over 80%. Now, the market cap of Fantom is sitting at around $5 billion US, but when you compare it to its competitors, the competition is sitting at around $12 billion or more, between $12 to $15 billion. So, of course, when you see strong fundamentals and a company that processes fast transactions and is attracting a crap ton of developers towards it, and you're going to start seeing dApps being built on Fantom soon, then it doesn't make sense for Fantom to be this undervalued compared to its competitors right now. You can even see that on Google Trend, the word Fantom has actually spiked up a lot. Now, I want to talk about the 3 things that I always talk about in every single price prediction video. This is what I was mentioning earlier. Number 1, the stock is not a crypto. Number 2 is the Bitcoin money flow chart. And number 3 is the stock to flow model chart. Now, number 1, a stock is not a crypto. What do I mean when I say that? When you are analyzing a stock, you're looking at the fundamentals of a company. What does that mean? Discounted cash flow, revenue, profit. How much asset or liability does this company have? Now, when you're looking at a crypto project, you're actually looking at the tokenomics, volume of transactions that are happening on the network with this token, and of course, people's outlook in terms of their sentiment towards this coin and how this project might actually affect whatever's going on in the crypto market right now. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is the Bitcoin money flow chart. Now, the Bitcoin money flow chart just basically shows you how the money flows in cryptocurrency. Now, fiat currency, which is your US dollars, or your native currency in your country, goes towards Bitcoin. That's the first thing that usually people buy. And then from Bitcoin, it goes into large caps, then mid caps, and then people take the profits from mid caps, and then they put it into small caps or low caps. Once that happens, they take the money back out of the low caps and they put it back into Bitcoin. Now, this explains why there's so much volatility between the altcoins and Bitcoin. And of course, the third thing is the Bitcoin stock to flow model chart. This is basically like a commodities chart based on supply and demand, based on how much Bitcoin is actually being mined every single day. It tells you what the price prediction of Bitcoin should be after every Bitcoin halving during the bull run, basically. So right now, for 2021 or 2022 going into, the average price of Bitcoin should reach a target of $100,000 per Bitcoin. That's what the Bitcoin stock to flow model shows right now. These 3 things should explain to you why Bitcoin has huge cycles, why it's volatile, and the fact that we're actually in a bull market, which means after every bull market is the beginning of a bear market. What does that mean? During a bear market, everything crashes. Crypto will crash, Bitcoin will crash, so will all the altcoins. That doesn't mean that Bitcoin is not going to continue to go higher. Eventually it will. Right? If it's going to reach a target price of $100,000 this bull cycle, well, the next bull cycle, so after the next Bitcoin halving is when it becomes twice as hard to mine a Bitcoin. After the next Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin's supposed to hit a target price of $1 million. Now, what is that? That doesn't mean that you can't make money. It just means that it's going to take a long time. So be wary of that. Be wary of the fact that we are in a tail end of the Bitcoin bull market. What does that mean? When you're buying Fantom or any of these altcoins, you have to make sure that you're investing in a short term right now. If you are a long-term investor, then you have to be careful, because look, not every project that is in the top 100 coins is going to remain in the top 100 coins for the next bull run. See, if you look at the top 100 projects in 2021 right now, and the top 100 projects in the last bull cycle in 2017, and then the one from previous to that in 2015, none of them are the same. All of them are extremely different. Only Bitcoin is there and Ethereum is there. Everything else is pretty much new. So what conviction do you have that the project that you're investing in now will continue to be in the next bull run? Well, you can't say that, but what you can say for certain is that during this tail end of the bull market, that altcoins, if there is an altcoin season, then they will shoot up. And if that is the scenario and that's the case, then Fantom, in my opinion, is a pretty good project to bag. And that's what I'm doing. I'm dollar cost averaging into Fantom right now. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell you what to do with your money, but I can tell you what I'm doing, and this is what I'm doing. All right, guys, my price prediction for Fantom is $10. Now, yes, if the price of Fantom actually goes to the same price as Matic, then it'd be sitting around like $4 or $5 at a market cap about $12 to $15 billion. Now, that being said, Matic and Polygon and the rest of its competitors actually still have room to go for this tail end, for the tail end of the Bitcoin cycle. So what does that mean? So does Fantom. That's why I'm pricing it at a higher price of $10. That doesn't mean it's going to necessarily hit it, but I think it's going to start hitting it. And once it reaches the market cap of $12 billion, I'm probably going to start slowly dollar cost averaging out, yet keeping my profits on the table. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. If you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button. My goal in this channel is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and I would love it if you guys could help me out. Hit that like button so other viewers can see this video too. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care.